Today in our 2014 Cadillac SRX, we're going to be test fitting the Rhino Rack Vortex Aero Roof Rack system, consisting of part numbers RRVA 118B-2. These are the Vortex Aero Crossbars, 46 inches long. These also come in silver as part number RRVA 118S-2. To hold them in place, we have the SX series legs for the factory raised side rails, meaning this is the style that clamps on both sides and holds them in place on your factory raised side rails. This is a great roof rack system that can carry a wide variety of accessories ranging from bike racks to cargo baskets to cargo boxes. It has a nice aerodynamic shape to it with this elliptical shape, and that's going to help cut down the wind noise and drag while you drive. Removing our end cap here, we do have a plastic lock that's in place, and it does come with a tool to loosen it up. You can see that we can utilize T-track accessories with this by removing the strip, placing in your T-track accessory, and then cutting the strip to length around it. Also with the end caps here, these plastic locks can be removed and replaced with a regular lock that you can find on etrailer.com to secure both your roof rack to your factory raised side rails, but as well as secure your T-track accessories as well, since they can't remove them without removing the end cap. The SX series leg, as I said, clamps around both sides of your factory raised side rail, and where it does make contact, there is sufficient padding to make sure there's no scratches or abrasions while you're installing it. How we got our first bar in position, we picked a spot at the front here and just measured back on the same distance both sides to make sure that it was even. So let's go ahead and show you how the rear bar goes into place. We already have it partially assembled on our table here, and in front of us is everything that comes with the kit to install it on your vehicle. To make it easier, we're going to flip it upside down so you can see it. We'll first remove the end cap on the other side, and then we'll take our SX series leg, and this top portion here is going to get slid into this channel at the bottom. Now once you get this into place, there are strips that come with the bars that you would cut to length around it to also help cut down the wind noise. But for our demonstration purposes today, we're not going to put that in yet. But for our demonstration purposes today, we're going to go ahead and leave those out. So now that they're in the open position on both sides, we can take our bar and we can set it on our factory raised side rail. We're not going to place it at any particular place right now. We're just going to get it set down in place, making sure that the padding is making contact where it's supposed to. And then we're going to measure from center to center of the bars to make sure that the spread is going to be even as well. Now there's no real set measurement for this as long as you don't go under 24 inches. But what I like to do is go by whatever accessory you're hauling and go by its recommendations, as they usually tend to have a kind of a range from center to center on most of them. All right, once that's done, we can start tightening it down. We're also going to make sure that the crossbar overhang, and that's how much sticks out past the leg, is going to be even on both sides as well. That's good. And we'll take our included tightening tool with the blue handle. We'll just start loosely tightening this on both sides. Now the thing about this blue tool is, at the end it does curve. As you tighten it down, it's going to straighten out, and once that blue end straightens out, that means you've tightened it down to its capacity. You're not going to over tighten it. I'll repeat this on the other side. Now, some other accessories that you can put on this roof rack system range from ski and snowboard carriers to stand-up paddleboard carriers to kayak carriers. And Rhino Rack does have these things in all of these categories that you can find on etrailer.com as well to use as accessories. Or you can mix and match them, whatever you want to do. There we go. All right, with those tightened down, the final step is to put our end caps in place, and then we're going to be ready to hit the road. I would like to give you a couple quick measurements as well before we're finished, to give you an idea of how much these sit above your roof. As you can see, these are pretty low profile, which is nice. So with those taller items, you won't have to worry as much about clearance issues. So from the center of the roof to the bottom of the bar is going to be about 2 3/8 of an inch. And from the center to the top, it's going to be about 3.5 inches. So that's more than enough space for those accessories that wrap around your bars, as opposed to use the T-Track accessories where it won't make contact or damage your roof. Plus, you should still be able to use your sunroof if you have one on your vehicle. These bars do have a carrying capacity of 165 pounds, but you always want to double check with your vehicle's manual and make sure your roof can take those weights and go by their recommendations. And there you have it for the Rhino Rack Vortex Aero Roof Rack system on our 2014 Cadillac SRX.